and welcome back to Janet being Janet. Okay, so let me take you a little bit back in time to when Miss Anne Boleyn lied on Aunt Tammie. Just straight up did it. And then we know she lied because later in time she came back and she said, yeah, that's something I lied about. So we're going to take a look at what caused so much drama.
Making this video because I feel like I need to vent, I need to talk, I need to get it out, I need to just scream about it and be like, what the actual fuck is happening right now?
And yes, we know it's Anne Boleyn, so of course she's going to have a cuss word or two come out of her mouth.
Okay. I don't know where to start. This video is going to be all over the place. My apologies. I never said I was a professional girl.
I say that all the time. I'm like, I'm not a professional. Everything in here's my opinion, only my opinion, entertainment purposes, only entertainment purposes. And if I fail to entertain you, I do apologize. I'm just a mama having fun on YouTube. That's what I always say to you. Oh, and if you just found my channel, go down there and hit the subscribe button. And if you don't mind, go hit the like button because that gets my channel out there even more. And that's only if you like what I have to say. If you don't like what I have to say, hey, I understand. Dislike it.
Like, I'm nowhere near professional, and yeah, so, okay. Where do I even begin?
It's a lie.
Okay, so for my whole life growing up, my mom had this, like, secret family. It was her mom and her sisters, and, well, sister. It was her, stepdad.
Now, think about it. Anne Boleyn is part of this secret family now. And the sister that she's talking about is her Aunt Tammie.
It was her actual dad. It was my first cousins. It was just all these people. And my mom had
a little bit of jealousy there.
You know, her stories of, oh, they don't want to be in my life. Da 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 da. I don't even know where they're at. Like, social media wasn't a thing back then.
And let me tell you that you were with Destiny at the time and your mama was in prison.
Just say it wasn't. And, one day, like, I just want to say this first. Okay. I always wondered about them. I wanted to meet them. I wanted to know them. I wanted another family, pretty much.
And look at it now. You get them in your life and the first thing you do is to the curb.
Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this a little bit. And, what a mess. So, I was curious, like, who are these people? I knew I had so many family members I'd never met before, and I was very intrigued with the whole situation.
Do you see how her eyes are going side to side, up and down? She can't retain eye contact with the camera. There's a reason why. She's got to think of what she's going to say next.
And this was back when MySpace was a thing, okay? I
recently looked up my MySpace. Oh my goodness gracious. And it still had the countdown to where it's actually count up now since I had my second child, and he's 15.
Probably 16, 17... probably 17. And I get a message from some woman on Facebook. I mean, see, Facebook is a thing. Back in the day on MySpace, sorry. Saying, oh my God, I found you. Oh my God, like, I can't believe this. I love you. Like, this whole long thing. And then I look again, and it's like these other girls just like, oh my God, hey, like, I love you, and I can't believe this, and I hope you get back to me. I'm like, who are these people? Like,
hey, I recently found my dad's side of the family after 41 years, so I understand what it's like to reconnect or to actually connect with someone. I understand that, and that's why I know Anne Boleyn, looking at her now, she had no emotions towards it.
What? It was my aunt, which is my mom's sister,
Tammie,
and it was two of my cousins, and I was like, oh my God. The people I've been wondering about and dreaming about and, like, oh my God, about, like, found me on MySpace. Like, how? Like, I messaged them back.
Like. Y'all know what I say about that word. It's just a sentence filler because you ain't got nothing to say.
So splickety quickly. Like, I was like, oh my God. And after, like, we communicated, like, we exchanged numbers and we started talking, and I was in foster care at the time, and, like, I told my social worker about it, and she's like, oh my God, you need to go visit them. And I'm like, oh, hey, really? I do.
Is this when we go back to Oklahoma? Is this when we leave California and go to Oklahoma? Exactly how do you go and visit them, Miss Anne Boleyn? I haven't watched this in a long time.
Like, and I did. When I was 17, I met my cousins and I met my aunt, and like they showed me pictures of when I was a baby. I knew them, but I was like, oh, I don't remember that stuff. Like, and it was so awesome. And so when I turned 18, my mom started getting close to them, and my mom ended up moving to Oklahoma where my aunt and my cousins were. And
You were in Arizona at that moment, or is this before you moved in with Casey? Because we all know you lied on Casey too. You just recently admitted that on a live stream, and then you came back and said, "Oh no, wait, what happened with Casey did happen to me, even though you were with Destiny your first time." Y'all remember that?
we were all finally close. And I was like, okay, I'm 18, I'm out of foster care, I want to live with you guys. And so I went to go live with my aunt, and like I felt so like, wow, this family's awesome, especially when I visited them, because when I was still in foster care, I did go to Oklahoma just to visit with my brother, and we stayed for 2 weeks, and it was bliss. We
And Tammie said that she did everything she could to make Anne Boleyn's time happy. She did everything she could to put a smile on Anne Boleyn's face back then. And then that's when, when she was actually staying with her, that's when she went and got food stamps. And Tammie didn't think that was a good way of contributing to the family. And Anne Boleyn needed to go get a job. But that's not what Anne Boleyn did.
had such a fantastic time, and when I had to leave, I cried like a little baby. Like, I loved it. And then when we went to go live there, things were a little different. I mean, not we, sorry, it was just me. My brother stayed in California. When I went to go live there, things were a little different, and it was rocky and weird, and that's a whole other story all in itself.
Because they didn't have the money to continue to support you.
And so let's fast forward a bunch of freaking years, and here I am now, 25 years old. Like, I don't understand something. My aunt has completely stopped talking to me.
And see, Tammie was giving her all kinds of gifts, like sending her Christmas presents and things like that. So whenever she came out and she started saying this, she had to have a good reason for why Tammie wouldn't talk to her anymore.
In December, she blocked me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
She blocked me on her cell phone, blocked my number completely.
And we know why now, because it's come out, and you've said it, and so has Tammie. You just kept lying and kept lying.
I have no way of getting a hold of her whatsoever. And the reasoning is because I'm fat.
Absolutely not. It was because of the lies that you told. Like whenever you said that you couldn't take your lunch to work, and so you put a letter or a note up on the wall that says no sack lunches or something in the office or in the refrigerator. And then whenever you check back later in a video, that sign is not up there. So Anne Boleyn did this to herself.
Okay. I'm not kidding. I know that sounds bad saying it like that, but the truth is, it's because I'm fat. She always watched my YouTube videos, and she saw me struggling with my weight, and she saw me struggling with the things I ate and my binge eating disorder,
and she offered to lose weight with you, and that's something that started this entire fiasco.
And all this stuff. And she told me specifically in December that she's tired of watching me self-destruct myself.
A lot of people are. And instead of you taking that as she cares and she wants you to get better and she wants you to lose weight, instead of taking it that way, you took it all negative and you made this video.
Okay, that I can understand. Honestly, I do. Stop watching my YouTube then. Cool. But why cut off all communication with the person that you tried so hard to find when I was younger? I come from a crazy family. It's the truth. I come from drug addicts, bipolar people, mentally ill people. I do.
Your childhood is your identity, because if you didn't refer back to your childhood all the time, you would have nothing to talk about.
That is the family I come from. Did you honestly think that I was going to be the only normal one?
You're not normal.
Did you?
Normal. My kid would get my case since I just said normal. He doesn't believe in that word, and you know what? There is no normal, so I shouldn't be saying it.
I was in foster care for all my life. And it's like, if my aunt is watching this, which I hope she is, which I don't know if she is, it is May, and we haven't talked for December, January, February, March, April, May. Like 6 months. And I have tried so hard. I have downloaded texting apps. It's ridiculous. Because I still have her number.
Why are you so needy and pining for her? You know, you say that she's obsessed with you, watching every single one of your videos. Well, back then you wanted her to watch every single one of your videos. Now you don't want her to watch them all. When she should have watched this one and then went to the one where you lied, she should have watched those and just been like, done. But Tammie stayed, and you know what? That says a lot about Tammie herself. You know, she knew back then that Amber was toxic, but she decided to stay in contact with her.
And I have messaged her. I have sent apologies, even though I shouldn't be the one apologizing.
Oh yeah, you should.
And I the reason why this is so hard for me is because I really don't have family. My brother is actually currently in jail. I just found that out about a month ago. My mom is in prison. I do not talk to either of them. I don't know what's going on.
And your aunt tried to get you to talk to your mama while your mama was in prison. And what is so funny is now that you're in Oklahoma, your mama went and got her driver's license. Your mama takes you everywhere. Your mama's at your every beck and call. Your mama does everything. But when you were in prison, you couldn't talk to her.
What's going on with my dad? Truly, we don't talk. I no longer really talk to my cousins because my aunt must have got to them before I could. I don't have family. I do not have any blood family, and that's hard for me. And
you have blood family, you just don't talk to them. It's not like they don't exist. You just don't have anything that they want to talk to you about either.
And it's confusing that my aunt, knowing that I have a binge eating disorder and I have a food addiction, would just give up on me because I am fat.
That's not why.
Where's the unconditional love? Where is
somebody can only put up with your lies and your manipulation so long before they're out.
I will be there for you, but I won't support you in your addiction. Where is that? My mom, which is her sister, has been a drug addict for years. I was born on...
Okay, here's the thing. All right, I understand Christine was. I understand Evelyn's going to point that out over and over again throughout the rest of her life of what Christine did to her. But with somebody in that kind of addiction, you kind of count on them not telling you the truth and lying to you and not being there. Amberlynn has a completely different one. You know, one moment she's diagnosed with binge eating and the next moment she's not. Because it just depends on which doctor she goes to and what procedure she wants done. Amberlynn cannot tell the truth. Does not matter. She couldn't back then and she can't do it today.
On drugs. Can't talk. I was born on drugs. So we know my mom did drugs even before I was born. But my aunt still wanted to find her and communicate with her and be in her life.
Nothing wrong with that.
My mom did some crazy stuff in Oklahoma. Let's not go there right now. And my aunt still to this day is there for my mom. She writes my mom in prison. Yeah. She visits my mom.
Yep.
She calls my mom.
Yep.
Why is my aunt able to accept a drug addiction but not a food addiction?
Because your mama wasn't lying to her. Your mama is where your mama needed to be at the moment and at the time. She got herself in trouble. You need to grow up. You will never become an adult. It doesn't matter. When something happens to your mama, you're going to find somebody else that you want to go ahead and scam off of.
I don't understand what I did wrong in our relationship. I didn't do anything wrong. And I think it's ridiculous because
See, she couldn't take accountability back then either. She's going to say, it's not my fault. It's my aunt's fault. She's the one that left me. Oh, no, 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 no. You caused it.
this is TMI.
You always do.
This is probably not something I should say, but my aunt used to have a drug addiction and she beat it.
So she understands exactly where your mama came from. That's what she understands. That's why she can still have a conversation with your mom and have a relationship with your mom.
My aunt also was extremely overweight. Obviously, not to my extent, but she was a very big woman and she has lost weight.
And she just wants the same thing for you. But you always, I'm on a diet, I'm on a diet, I'm on a diet. Back then you were on a diet almost every single day. And then we would see you eating at Denny's.
And it's like, I understand she bettered herself in two ways. You know, she no longer does drugs and she's lost a lot of weight. But that doesn't mean give up on me, because it's like she struggled her whole life longer than I've even struggled.
Hey, I'm proud of myself. And Miss Anne Boleyn probably can't say it because I think Miss Anne Boleyn is gaining weight instead of losing it. But la 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 la, I am down 5 pounds and I am so proud of myself.
With her weight, and it's like, of all people, she should understand. And it's like,
No, y'all didn't need to know that. No, I don't know why I told you that. I think it's just because we're talking about weight. I think that's the reason why.
I needed her. I talked to her every day, 24/7, for since she found me when I was 17, and whether it was in texting or through Facebook or this or that, like, she was my person. Like, she was there when I needed someone to talk to,
And you treated her like teetotal horse pucky, and then you don't understand why she ceased contact.
and it's confusing that a family member could just cut off all ties because I'm fat. Like, that's honestly what it boils down to.
I've already done a video about her admitting all of her lies. It's somewhere on my channel. If you scan through the playlist, you'll see where I've already done that one. That was one of the first ones I did.
I understand I have problems and I have issues, and I feel like what makes those problems and issues escalate into like a bigger, like, whole thing is when people give.
Reminds me of an escalator. It's like, her lies automatically go up. And then she tries to get everything, all the people's pity to come down so that they'll want to be on her side and not her aunt's side.
Give up on me.
We gave up a long
I have
time
been
ago.
given up on by every single person I've ever known. And it's like, for my aunt.
And now then by people on the internet that don't even know who you are. They just watch you, your actions and everything that you do. It just lets us know that you cannot be trusted, and it lets us know that we do not need to support you in any way.
And to snoop down to these, like, levels is just.
It's swoop. Yep, it's swoop.
I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I've tried reaching out to her, and I literally have nothing more I could do. I think more than anything, I'm just completely shocked about the whole thing because
you need to just leave this woman alone. She don't want to talk to you. Leave her alone. But you save every single phone that you have so that you can keep up with the text messages so that you will always have proof. And what I call blackmail is that's what I do. She always has her proof in her text messages.
she's been in my position, and she's a lot older than me, and she finally figured herself out to where she could lose weight. And it's like, when she was 25, she didn't do it. And it's like, you were in my shoes at one point. Why, instead of trying to help me, you just leave?
She tried to help you. She tried to help you multiple times. You said you wanted to lose weight. Then when it came down to it, you didn't. Because there's no way for you to lose weight when you're eating so much chocolate, when you're eating candy, when you're going out to eat every single day. For goodness gracious, Anne Boleyn, you had your own daggum booth at Denny's.
I don't know. I just really needed to talk about this because it's like, I have so many emotions and like thoughts, and like everything is just like in my head like a crazy person.
Do y'all see she's always put her drama on here? That's how everybody knows her so well. She puts everything on YouTube for views.
And I don't know where to get them out on. Like, I've journaled about it. I have contacted my cousins. Nobody gets it. Nobody understands. The only person who is like confused about the whole thing and who thinks it's a shitty freaking move is my girlfriend, because my girlfriend is probably the only person I've told in my personal life about this.
And now you told absolutely every viewer that you had, and every viewer that you have, and every viewer that I have that watches you. Now you've told everybody.
And I just don't know why.
Now imagine, yes, I'm pausing her, but imagine she's already admitted she lied, and so she didn't go back and take down this video. Oh no, this video is still up for everybody to see.
People give up on me, and I don't know if it shows what type of person I am.
Yes.
Or if it shows what type of person my aunt is, by just completely
both of y'all
being done with me. It almost shows maybe she doesn't love me like I thought she did. And I don't know if this is something I should be airing on YouTube, but it's...
No, it's not something you should be telling YouTube, but you don't matter, because clicks and views is all you want.
It's something that's been bothering me a lot lately. And I've been thinking about it more and more, because like I'm going through like really hard things right now. It's like between my brother, between the move, and between my freaking room flooding, and like my weight and my eating, and I need advice, and I need someone to talk to, and I need her. I need my aunt. And
then you shouldn't have lied to her. You shouldn't have done half the things that you did to her. And like right now, you want your aunt, but you can't have your aunt. And instead of being a big girl and admitting everything you did wrong, you got up and you ran as fast as you could from the internet, thinking that if you then just got off and you shut your mouth up for a little bit, you just thought it would make everything go away. But oh no ma'am, Tammie says, I'm still gonna sue you.
She ain't there. I'm sorry I'm such a shitty person. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that food is my drug.
You should have just, titled this Attention to My Aunt. Attention, Aunt Tammie. Especially if you want her to see it, you got to let her know this is what I want you to watch. But you didn't do that. You're just saying your aunt left you.
I'm sorry that I was born into the family that I was born into.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry that...
I can't believe I watched this back then and didn't see the wrong in it. I can't believe I did that.
I live in the past, and I am who I am because of the past, but I'm sorry that the present is still just like my past, which is...
No, you had it correct. You live in your past. There is no present. There is no future, when all you want to do is refer to your childhood.
It's causing me to be the person I am, and I don't need a goodbye. I need a hello. I need you, and I need support, and I need help, and I need just... I don't have a mom anymore. Like...
Yes, you do.
And I haven't for a while, and it's like, you were my mom for a minute. I don't know what more to do.
This needs to be taken down. That's something you can do. This needs to be taken down. It doesn't need to be going towards Tammie anymore.
I don't understand. I don't understand. That's really it. And my question for my viewers and for the people watching this: when you love someone unconditionally, especially if it's your family member, should you just leave them when they're struggling?
No, if the other person wants to leave you and let you be because you're not worth anything to them at the moment, you need to accept that, and you need to appreciate that, and you need to go on with your life. You don't need to be coming on YouTube making a plea to them when they're done with you.
That's like leaving someone who has cancer or
Stop that.
another illness like that. You know, do you kind of get what I'm saying? Like, what should I do? Should I just completely just leave my aunt alone? It's been 6 months.
If it's been 6 months, that's 6 months of you don't contact me. You leave me alone. I don't want to be part of your life. I want nothing to do with your lives. It's 6 months of goodbye.
First couple months, I did just leave her alone. I thought she was going to come back and say she was wrong and that she shouldn't just drop all ties
Because you cannot accept accountability for the actions you took.
I'm fat and I have illnesses and problems. Like, I don't know, should I just
Leave her
have
alone.
no family at all? Like,
You're with Destiny. Destiny's your family. Her family's your family. When you were with Crystal, Crystal's family was your family. Whoever you're with, besides Beck, Beck was like, nah. Her family saw straight through you. Or I'm sorry, their family saw straight through you.
should I just, like, she's, honestly, the best thing I could describe this as, I have so many family members. Don't talk to a single one. And she was that last person, just that last family member that I had in my life. And she cut it. And now I have nobody.
Don't you like how she went immature? She cut it. Yeah, instead of saying, you know what, we don't have ties anymore and just being an adult about it. Oh, no. She's more like rock, paper, scissors. You do know.
People can say blood is thicker than water. Sometimes water is thicker than blood. Like, all those silly quotes. But the truth is, sometimes you just want that one blood person. And
I get it.
I know a lot of people probably don't understand, like, how it feels not to have, like, family.
I do.
But it's hard and it hurts.
Nope.
Every day it hurts. Especially when you see other families so happy. It's like, how does that feel?
When you cause yourself not to be part of that family and you make that choice and you do what the things that you did to her, then you know what? You have nothing to complain about. You shouldn't be saying anything right now. This is absolutely ridiculous, and I forgot how bad it was.
Oh. And I know you can get married into families, or you can just naturally have families, like how I am with Crystal and
My
her
point.
parents, but it's like, it's not the same. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. This was venting, this was my feelings, and I think I'm going to end it now.
Okay.
Whew. Okay. No more crying.
You weren't even crying in the first place. You were just letting your eyes try to water. I done told you about the Visine trick.
I normally end my videos saying I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I know you didn't. I just really needed to get this out there. So, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Alrighty, guys, there it is. Those were one of the main things started, and her getting on here in line, and I explained a little bit more for you. But anyways, I'm going to end my videos like I always do, and I'm going to say to you, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. All right, if there's any more older Amber Lynn videos you would like to see, since she's gone till October, you know, supposed to be gone. Yeah, she's behind the scenes right now. She really is. But if anything drastic comes up with her, I'll bring it to you. But until then, like I said, if there's a video y'all want to see and you want to get my reaction, let me know. I'm here for it. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one for me. Bye.